Hi everyone, I'm Akshat Agrawal, and in today's video we are going to cover the concept of window functions in SQL, right? So by definition, window function applies aggregate and ranking functions over a particular window. Window basically means set of rows, right? So this is what highlighted is the syntax of a window function. So let's say window function like rank, dense rank, row number or whatever. Then we have a over clause in window function, which actually does two things, right? So first we can see that partition by column one. So it partitions the data according to the given column. Then it orders the data according to the column two, right? Ordering can be done in ascending or descending order, right? So over clause is used in window functions to define that window. It actually does two things: partition the data into set of rows, orders the data within those partitions into a particular order, right? One very important thing to note here is that partition by clause is optional. If we don't use partition by column one, it will just consider all the data as one partition and sort order the data according to the given column in ascending or descending order, right? But order by clause is mandatory. This is a very good interview question, right? So applications, there are various applications, use cases of window functions. For example, like questions are asked very commonly asked in interviews, like get me the highest salary in each department, right? And get me the lowest salary, second highest salary in each department. Or we can use to window functions to detect or remove duplicate rows in SQL as well, right? So there are various kinds of window functions. Let us quickly see them and jump to the practical part. So row number, rank, dense rank, lead, lag, first value, last value, nth value, right? But in this video, I'm going to cover the first three window functions: row number, rank, and dense rank, right? So let us quickly jump to Excel and see the data. Right, so this is the data which I'm going to use for today's demonstration, right? So there are three columns, let's say, in this data. First is department, then salary, and then number. So for example, there are five employees, as we can see in department A, right? Like this. And there are three employees in department B, and then there are five again employees in department C, right? And their salaries are mentioned, correct? So let's say if I use a similar window function here, for example, like let me just copy this and try to write a window function here and see how things work, right? Let's say just let's first use a row number, right? So instead of window function here, what I will do is I will write row number. You can see it here, if not in Excel cell, right? So row number over partition by. So let's say I want to partition the data in according to the department, right? So what I will do is I will just write partition the data by department. So partition by department, DEPT, order by salary, right? As let's say row number. So this is my query, and let me explain it how it will work, and then we will see the same SQL server, right? So first thing is it is doing is partition the data by department, right? So we can see that there are three departments in this given data: A, department B, and then department C. So first step is we will get the data partitioned like this, correct? So see, this is the partition data for all the data for department A. Then this is the data for department B, and this is the data for department C. Done nothing, just doing partition. I hope it's clear, right? Then the second thing in the question in the query was to sort the data. See, order by salary, right? And if nothing is mentioned, means order by salary in ascending order. If it was written DESC, then we must have sorted the data in descending order. But for say ascending order, right? So in department A, we see that data is already sorted. So see 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, 12,001, 12,001. Correct? In department B, we see that 15,001, 16,001, and then 15,001 again, right? So this data is not sorted properly. So what I will do, I will just try to sort it in ascending order. As we can see, from here to this part, 15,001, 15,001, and then 16,001. Correct? And similarly, the third column, which any other column will also be sorted accordingly, arranged accordingly, right? And in department C, again, the data is not sorted after partition. So I'm trying to sort it right here. Correct? I hope it is clear till now. Then let's say how row number works, right? So row number does nothing but to assign unique row number to each and every row in the partition. So for example, there are 5 rows in this partition for A, for department A, right? So it is assigning data after partitioning, after ordering, it is assigning unique row numbers to each row. Right? Let me hide this column to avoid any confusion. Right? So row numbers. See, this was the first row, so it is assigned row number 1. This was the second row, it is assigned row number 2. Third row is assigned row number 3. Fourth row assigned row number 4, and similarly again another row. For the next partition, that is department B, so it will be treated independently, right? So the row number assigning will again start from 1 itself, right? So these rows for department B will be assigned row numbers accordingly, right? So 1, 2, and then 3. Similarly, for department C, it will again be treated independently, and row numbers will be starting from 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Right? So I hope row number is quite easy and it is understood. Let us see its implementation in SQL Server. Right? So what I'm trying to do, I'll share this script in the description. Right? So I'm just creating a table called wind, and in this the similar records are inserted. Then if I show you the table, so this is the table, right? Then what trying to do first, let's implement row number window function. Right? So select department, comma salary, then row number over. So the row number is the name of the window function. Over clause, partition by department, order by salary in ascending order as row number. This is the alias for column from wind. So if I execute these lines, so let's see the output. So see, this is the department A, first partition. The rows are assigned as 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Similarly, for second partition, that is for department B, the data is sorted in ascending order, and then rows are assigned similarly for departments, right? So you can implement similar thing in your system and let me know in the comments for any doubts or any questions, correct? So now let us comment this, and next we will see the implementation of rank window function, right? So what rank window function does is it actually assigns unique ranks to each row, right? So let me hide this from here and let's see, understand the concept of rank window function, right? So again, the similar thing will be done, right? So partition by department, order by salary is done, right? Now let us see how rank is assigned. So rank window function assigns the rank based on the rows, right? So for example, based on the values. So the similar values will be assigned the same rank, right? So for example, as we can see in department A, there are 3 employees who have the same salary, right? So they all will be assigned the same rank. And again, the rank starts from 1. So the person will be assigned the rank 1, second will be assigned the rank 1, and the third will be assigned rank 1 again. But for the next row, it will skip those many records. For example, 2 and 3, right? So it will skip 2 and 3, and then the next person will be assigned the rank 4. But again, we see that there are same duplicate records, right? The next person again has the same salary. So it is again assigned the rank 4 only. Correct? So let's understand the department B again, right? So it will again start from 1 only. So the first person will be assigned the rank 1. Since the second person has the same salary, kind of duplicate records, they again assign the same rank. But here, since we had just covered 2 rows, so the next person will be assigned the rank 3, not 4, not 2. It will just skip 1 record, 1 rank. Correct? So what is the purpose? What is the use case? Let me tell you. So see, let's say someone asks you to get the highest earning members of each department. So we see that so let's say lowest, right? Right now we are sorting the data in ascending order, so we can get the lowest. Or if we sort the data in descending order, we can get them the highest. So for example, the question is, get me the lowest earning members of each department. So we see that in department A, there are 3 employees who have the same salary, and that is the lowest salary. So if we select all the records where the rank is 1, then probably we will get these records. Similarly, we will get these 2 records. And for the next partition, we will get this record. So these are the records which were required as the lowest earning members of each department. Correct? So that is how rank window function makes our life queries easier. Correct. So for department C, how ranks are assigned. So it will again start from 1 independently. And the first row rank will be a first person will be given the rank 1. Second, this is not duplicate, so it is assigned rank 2. Then the next person is assigned rank 3. But after 3, we see that there is a duplicate record. So again, that they will be assigned rank 3 same the itself. Correct? Since 3 is repeated one time, so it will skip 4, and the next person will be assigned rank 5. Correct? So this is how rank window function works. So let's just see the implementation. So again, I'll run the same queries just using rank window function instead of window row number. So see, so this was the first partition, and the first 3 records are assigned the rank 1, and then it will skip 2 and 3. The other person will be assigned 4 and so on. Correct? Similarly, for department B, the first person will be assigned rank 1, but there is a same duplicate record, so it will be assigned the rank 1 itself, and the next person will be assigned rank 3. 2 will be skipped. And similarly for department C. So for example, let's say someone asks us to get the lowest earning members of each department. Let's say lowest earning member of each department. So let's say we use the concept of CTs here and do the same thing very easily with CT as correct. And so we have seen the output. So what I will just write it after it, select star from CT where the column rank is equal to 1. So see, if I write this query, we can see a common thing. For all the records where the rank is 1, it is they are the lowest earning members of their respective department. And that is why how I found the pattern for this. Correct? So let me run this, and we got the required records. But for say someone is asking for the highest earning members of each department. Let's say the question is this. So what I will do, I will just sort the data in descending order of salary. So what happens that first the data will be partitioned, one partition for department A, second partition for department B, and third partition for department C. Then the data will be sorted in descending order of salary. So the highest earning member will be on the top. Correct? So if I show you the output, this much part, so we see that now the data is sorted in descending order, right? So for department A, these two are the highest earning member, and they are assigned the rank 1. Right? So I hope you observe the difference. When we sorted the data in ascending order, then the lowest members, like these 3, were assigned the rank 1. But when we have sorted it in descending order, then these 2 are assigned the rank 1, right? The highest earning members. Right? So we will use the same query, just sorted the data in descending order. And if I run the same query, select a star from CTE where rank is equal to 1. So we will get the highest earning members of each department, right? And since these 2 members in department A have the same salary, so they both are returned. Correct? So I hope things are pretty much clear now. Now let us see the last window function of today's video, that is dense rank, right? So dense rank is very similar to rank. Let me execute it here and show the output. So see, first the data is partitioned in these 3 different these 3 different departments. Then the dense ranks are assigned, right? For example, we are sorting the order by get salary in ascending order, right? So the lowest salary will be assigned that dense rank 1. Then again, the same person, the persons who are having the same salary will be assigned rank 1 only, dense rank 1 only. But for the next record, it does not skip number of rank like rank window function, right? So it does not skip ranks like window function. It will assign consecutive integers. Correct. Similarly, for department B, 15,000 is the minimum salary, so they are assigned rank 1, dense rank 1, and the next record is assigned dense rank 2. For department C, the dense rank starts from 1, then the next record has 2, the next record has 3, same record again 3, then the next record has 4. It does not jump, it does not skip like rank window function. Correct? So if I run the same query now, and instead of rank, if I use select star from CT where dense rank is equal to 1. So let us observe the difference between both. Correct? So this is again giving us the lowest earning members. Let's say if I sort it in descending order of salary and then run the query. Correct? So we see that we are getting the same record as of this data set. Right? So this is the use case of rank window function, row number window function, and then rank window function, right? So for example, let's say if we do this in this way, and let's say if someone asks us to remove the duplicate records, so we see that these two records are duplicate and they both are assigned then rank 1, or let's say rank 1, right? So we can just do select distinct records. So select distinct star from CTE, right? So if I run this first part, so we can get the unique records out of those tables. Right, so that is how window functions are used to treat duplicate records, handle duplicate records, get the highest owning member of that family, of the department, second highest member, right? Yeah. So let's say if someone asks us the question of to get the right second highest member. Let's say if the question is in this way, second highest earning member of each department, right? So let's say, let me use rank window function for that. So first see the output of rank and then we will get the pattern, right? So see, since this is a very small data set, we can see it manually, right? So for department A, this is the second highest number, right? These three. For department B, these two are the second highest number, and for department C, these two are the second highest number. So let me highlight those rows and let's try to find a common pattern. Correct. So after highlighting these rows, I think these are the records which we want. But as we can see, in department A, rank is 3, but for the department B and C, rank is 2. So we do not get a common pattern. So let's try to solve this question using dense rank. Let me run that query again and get the output of dense rank as well. Then we will try to find a pattern. Correct. Now let's say these are the records which we require, right? These are the second highest numbers of each department. So is there anything common? Yeah, as I can see, for all these records, dense rank is 2. So if I write the query in such a way, select star from CTE where dense rank is equal to 2, right? So this will give me the all the second highest earning members of each department. Correct. Similarly, we can find the third highest and so on. Right. So I hope the concept is clear. When do we use rank? When do we use dense rank? Correct. So I will suggest you watch this video properly. If you have not understood anything, watch this again. Let me know your doubts in the comment section, and you can use the same data set and try to play around and get some questions in your mind from internet and try to solve it using this data set. And if you have any doubt, if you have any question, let me know in the comment section. And stay tuned for the next video. I will try to cover lead, lag, nth value, first value, last value type of window functions, right? And also I will try to cover some more use cases, some more practical questions to understand the concept of window functions more properly, right? But meanwhile, try to understand it and let me know for any doubts. Thank you so much.